Hello and welcome to the Prima Service client portal demonstration, in particular demonstrating the ability for you, the client, to appoint your work with a link, a real-time link to our job scheduling information to ensure that any jobs that you do schedule we'll be able to resource and attend to and complete as required. Initially, you will be set up with users with the client portal access. Once this has been undertaken, then we can navigate to the Prima Service website, www.primaservice.co.uk, and we are presented with some options, and here we wish to put the client portal. We're going to be logging in as Dana Smith. And we pop our password in. Now this will be done at the beginning of the day and will remain logged in throughout, so the process will be much quicker. Once we've logged in, just going to pop over now, we'll be presented with the portal. Now this is important, this is all online, so we'll be browsing through Internet Explorer or Firefox, and we're presented with the ability to search our orders, view lists of works orders, orders that are currently in the system for yourselves, as well as the ability to appoint our works with the tenants that we have on the phone. So we're going to go to the appointment scheduling tab. As that loads up, what we're doing is we're retrieving the real-time information from our scheduling software, where we're running multiple engineers across multiple regions in the southeast, and we're going to interrogate that information, as I say, real time. To help us, once the order is processed and we receive the full order from yourselves, we need a little bit of information each order we schedule. So in this case we're going to put an order number in, and here we're going to be J789765. We need a house number or name, 25, and a postcode. And note, as we tab over the postcode, we're presented with addresses to ensure that we get the right property. If we have multiple contracts with yourselves, you'll be presented with the contracts here. In this case we've got a voids contract and a repairs contract. If we only have one contract, that will be default to that contract. Once we pick that, so we're going to pick the repairs contract here, what it does, it will present with us, it will present the call levels that we actually have available for us, so the times of response. So we've got a 4, 5 and a 15 on this particular contract, and we're going to select the 5 days. What we're going to do here is ensure that we can complete this work within the period that is being requested. We'll note here that the order number already exists on the system, so this wouldn't be seen if we were progressing without a clash of order numbers. This is to help us make sure we don't double up the orders. And as you can see now, we're presented with the details that we've just entered, and we have the 14th, Wednesday, AM and PM. We have an AM slot, no PMs, and so on and so forth. And so to retrieve and confirm an appointment, in this case we'll take the Thursday morning. We select the Thursday morning, and that's actually now loading real time into our system the requirements that we now know of this job, and we will be presented shortly with a reference number. And we would ask you kindly to put the reference number onto the order that you have raised, and we can now tell the tenant that we would have been speaking to on the phone that that appointment has been confirmed. Once we have finished that, we're ready to enter more appointments, and this is how the screen would sit during the day. So we would be entering, or you would be entering information onto your system, and then once that's entered you would want to be finding the appointment. And so starting again, I would add the new order number, add the new address, and so on and so forth, and just repeat the process, and you can see how quick that will be, but real time, and that will make sure that we're resourcing the contract correctly, and that we're not going to let the tenants down. So that's a short overview of the client portal, with specifically looking at the appointment scheduling tab. If you have not used the portal before, full training will be given and the licenses will be issued for the number of staff that you require. Now, it is important therefore that we have licenses already created for the portal, and also it's very important for us that once the appointment has been scheduled, that the order itself, that's the order that containing the tenant's details, the work details, etc., is sent to one of our order processing email addresses. Again, once our terms of business have been set up with yourselves, you'll be issued with direct emails for your particular contract. And so we aim to try to match the appointment now with the new order, which we will process within an hour. So that's what we would be requesting, an hour's time delay between actually appointing the job and receiving the order from yourselves. If you have any further information that you wish to discuss regarding the client portal or the scheduling, you can call us on 0845 606 2607 or visit our website www.primusservice.co.uk, and of course we'll be happy to discuss things further. Thank you for your time.